Flosstube.
Hi.
Welcome back. We are Lost Our Needles and here for another Flosstube episode. I'm Allie.
I'm Amy.
And here we go. Finishes. I guess I had the finishes. Did you have finishes?
Finish? Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Oh, you guys are going to love this.
So y'all know my adventure about the Sweet Summer Sow from Tiny Modernist and how I was unhappy with the third panel, but fixed my third panel with good family input and a lot of input from you guys. And I finally figured out how I wanted to finish it, and here it is.
That's so pretty, Mom.
I found the wooden board in Walmart, and then painted this part. And then I've been collecting shells a good chunk of my married life and decided to use some of them just to remind me of some of the beach trips we've made. And I think it turned out really nice. The washboard was too much. That's why I needed to put in some color. Otherwise the stitched piece wouldn't have shown up on it hardly at all. Anyway, it turned out, I think, very well, and I have it hanging on a wall in my kitchen, which is where we are, kind of, sort of. Anyway, it turned out really nice, so I'm very happy with it. That's my only finish, because I haven't been stitching a whole lot.
I did have a fully finish. I finished the rainbow spool, which I think I showed you guys last time. And I will insert either a photo or a video, whichever one I can get in, to show you. But I turned it into a little tooth fairy pillow. And my cousin's daughter got it, and my cousin said she was freaking out and loved it so much.
Now she just needs to lose another tooth so she can use it.
Which apparently she has a loose tooth. And Rachel's like, I hope it gets here, like, and the tooth holds on.
Yeah.
And it did.
Oh, yay.
So she will have a tooth fairy pillow
with a
when
rainbow.
she loses her tooth. Yeah.
Yay.
So,
that turned out so cute.
Yeah. So I'll insert it. Like, I was super happy with how it turned out. If you guys follow us on our Instagram, I posted the video there of kind of flipping it over, and I was putting way too much thought into how to make that pillow work. Also pattern matching. I feel like the pattern, like the fabric was different sizes at different places, because I would like line it up here and then another place it would be way off.
That could totally be.
So it was an interesting experience and mildly frustrating. So I like just tried to line it up where like you could actually see it lining up, because then I was just sewing it all into the pillow. Yeah. So it worked out, well, but good. I was pretty happy with it.
Turned out adorable, and I'm glad you didn't tell me that Avery had gotten it. So
it was Sunday night.
Oh.
Rachel sent me a text because it wasn't supposed to come in until Monday. Okay. So I was actually surprised that she got it, but she was very happy.
Sometimes the post office stinks, and then sometimes they surprise you by getting things to you early. So they're just, you never count on them.
It was a fun little thing to make. Like, I just love making
and you
things for
probably
people.
made her day. So
I hope
yay.
so. Yeah.
Now she's just dying to have a tooth now, though, to use it with.
I'm pretty sure she would have just been like punching her own tooth out.
I would be. I did. I mean, you kind of remember when you got that tooth that's
I loved
closed?
playing it. I wanted it to come out, but I didn't want it to come out because I loved like playing with it with my tongue.
Oh gosh. Okay.
And like moving it around with my tongue.
I wanted the quarter.
Yeah.
You guys got more than a quarter, but in my day, back when I was a young sprout.
And you walked to school uphill both ways in the snow.
Sure.
In California.
Sure.
And then you don't have just a finish, right?
Nope.
Okay, I do. I worked like a busy bee because I was determined, guys. I was determined.
You want to get that done before summer was over.
So this is American Flag by Erin Elizabeth, and I love it.
It is so cute. It shows better in person than it does.
It's the smoky white Belfast with the called for dinky dye silks. I just love it. It's so pretty. And I finished it by the hair on my chinny chin chin, or should I say the string on my stringy string.
How much thread did you end up with?
I think I might have had like 6 inches left to stitch with of the red.
No other strands.
No other strands.
Oh
Very
my gosh.
last strand.
You took it down to the...
I was like sitting there days leading up to it, and I think at one point I called my mom and I'm like, Mom.
Do you have?
I have 3 strands and 4 rows, or 4 rows and 3 strands. Like, this is gonna be close. I almost ordered more, but I didn't want to order more and then not need it.
And for the little bit you had left, yeah.
Because I'd rather, like, if I'm gonna buy more dinky dyes, I'd rather have a project ready for it. But I'm just really happy with how it turned out. So now I need to find a frame. I like how they frame it in the model, but I think we might need a trip to Hobby Lobby, Mom.
Okay.
I know that'll be a little bit torturous.
Yeah, we hate going to Hobby Lobby so much.
Also have a
Or
list
Home
of
Goods.
or both.
Or both.
You know, Labor Day weekend's coming up.
Yes, well, yes it is.
So yeah, so that was my finish, and with that, I'm pretty much done with summer stitching. I worked on the Patriotic Quaker, which you guys will see a little bit, but I was losing steam.
Yeah, I don't think I could ever, I think summer stitching is some of my favorite because it's the ocean, it's the colors that I love.
Yeah.
Probably always have a summer stitch going on, but, well, let's just segue into what I have been. I don't have any new starts, but I have been working on, I'm still working on the Zuka, but funny story is, I got to a section where I needed a new section of my pattern. So I have the paper pattern, but it takes up a large sheet, you know, it just unfolds out into this huge piece. So I'd made photocopies of it, of the different sections, and had it all in a sheet protector along with the pattern. And I finished up a section and was ready for this last section to work on it. And I tore the house apart and I couldn't find it anywhere. Now, the problem is I had been a couple weeks ago in a pitch and throw mood, and I get these spontaneously. My husband used to joke about, get out of the way, take the kids, we gotta leave, go now, because you might end up in the garbage, because when I get going, I get going.
Or you both would get in it, and you guys say, get out of our way, or you're going in the trash.
Yeah, I don't like having a lot of extra stuff around unless it's craft supplies. Anyway, so somehow that's the only thing I could think of. So finally, after going in massive search, a manhunt practically for 5 days, I couldn't find it anywhere. The pattern, nothing. So I finally gave up, and it's like, if I want to finish this, I have to reorder the pattern. So luckily, you can still find the pattern. And it just came in a couple days ago, so I've stitched a little bit on the bottom, but I'm so excited now to keep working on it because I still would really like to have this done by the end of November for the fall season, you know, before we go into Christmas.
Also, thank you guys that watched the last episode and agreed with me that it looks like a Cinderella pumpkin.
It does not.
But here it is for you guys that haven't seen it before, that might be new here.
Yeah, I've only got about a quarter of it left to go, somewhere between a quarter and a third, and it's just making my heart happy. I got to go find the fabric to do the back of the pillow though with. But anyway, it's coming along really nicely. I'm very pleased with everything. I know the lady at the store that helped me pick out everything, I think she thought I was a little nuts, the colors that I picked for the floss.
It's gorgeous.
But I am very happy with how they look on the fabric and how they look overall. Anyway, so that's the Zuka by Alessandra Adelaide. And I love it. And you could do this in so many different color combinations, and you could do a whole set of pillows in a whole bunch of different looks and get a different look every time. Anyway, and then like the beach theme colors, whatever, not that it's beach theme, but so even after the Tidy Modernist, the stitch along, disappointed with the third piece, I did sign up for the Caterpillar cross stitch mystery sal for Halloween. I'm not going to let you see the stitchings too close, but there are 2 little Halloween stores, and one says Bat Tavern, and then this month's version says Potions, and the colors are so bright and so much fun. And I just started it probably I've only been working on it for a few days, But this is how far I am. And just the colors are so bright, so cheery. It's just fun to stitch on it because the colors are just fun. And this is kind of right up my alley. And then my little ghosty pin needle that came with the stitch along actually does glow in the dark. So it's kind of fun to stitch with the lights off at the house, except for the lamp that I use to see my stitching. Again, that's a Caterpillar cross stitch. I think they're out of England. But I love the colors. It's just going to be fun little, I'll probably hang this up in the place where the sweet summer stitch is, because it's going to be roughly the same size.
Do you remember what fabric you're stitching it on? Did you create a project card?
I did, but it's in my craft room. I'd have to get up and get it. So we'll post it though down below when we post this video. I'll give it to Allie, and it's turning out really well too. I mean, all the colors are showing up on it. I was a little worried about a couple of colors, but they're all showing up. So that's all I've been working on, are those two things. I've been doing a little more playing in my card room, not necessarily making cards, but making backgrounds and having a blast with that. So
okay.
That's what I've been stitching on.
I've been a stitching fiend in the last week.
You have been.
So, I think I'm ready to put this away for the season, and I'm starting to understand how people get so many whips going. But, because once the flag was done, I'm pretty much done with like patriotic stitching.
Especially being back in school. It feels like fall to you guys.
Yeah, I keep talking about, me and my friend are talking about making a trip out to Boston. And I was talking to my brother because he lives up in Connecticut. And I was like, hey, are you going to be around this summer? Because my friend and I are talking about coming to visit. He's like, no, like I'm on a work thing. And then they're planning a trip to Italy. And I knew that it was like this fall for them. And I was like, summer of 2025? And he was like, oh yeah, that's fine. Like he was thinking this summer.
She keeps referring next summer.
Yeah, so I did the same with Mom. I was like, oh yeah, my friend and I, we're gonna go check out Boston this summer. And she's like, what? Summer? I was like,
you don't have time.
I'm like, no, summer of 2025.
That's
like, school has started. This summer is over. Like, we are in the fall.
As it's still 105 outside, yeah, and it's still only middle of August.
It's like 111 yesterday.
Yeah, and it's muggy because we've been getting some cloudy weather.
So anyway, patriotic summer's over. But anyway, so I've been working on this slowly but steadily.
Oops. Okay.
I started it on...
That is cute though.
June 6th for D-Day, the 40th anniversary. I think this is like the longest a Quaker has ever taken me. And
yeah.
just because I really wasn't doing a lot of stitching and then just working on other projects too. But so I've got a little bit of progress. I don't know how much progress I really got done. You can't see the white super well, but I think I'm almost okay with that just because it adds little like accent pieces where if you're looking closer, you see them, but because there's white like in here
you can see it. It's not super in your face, but that's okay. Like you say, that's okay.
So I'm really loving it's like the called for from the floss pack because Mom was kind and bought it for me.
We moms do that kind of stuff.
It's on Caramel Macchiato by Fabrics by Stephanie. Which, did you hear? She is opening up a Fabric of the Month club.
Stephanie's the one out of Whitmore Lake.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not sure I want to do it just yet. I'm still liking the Forbidden Fiber, and you have to commit for a year. Like she'll do it a year at a time.
Yeah.
Where you pay monthly.
Yeah, but you have to commit to the full year.
Yeah, and then after the year you can. So it's something like I'm kind of curious. Like it'd be fun to support a Michigander.
Yeah, let's see what the prices are, and depending. I know some fabrics you have different sizes that you subscribe
maybe split
to.
it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I like her Caramel Macchiato. This is the same one that I did like the Fourth Wing
Dragon.
Yeah, there we go. Which my sister is still reminding me that I need to make hers now.
It is.
So I'm really happy with it. I love the colors. I love the red and blue on the fabric. I think I was worried the fabric was going to be too orange, but I don't think so. I think it kind of makes it look sandy, kind of like.
It looks like it's on ancient parchment, old parchment paper.
And that's what I was hoping for when I bought the fabric.
Yeah.
But in some lights, it kind of looks like creamsicle.
Maybe with the right pattern or the right colors, but
Yeah.
to me it kind of looks old parchment paperish.
So that was one thing, and then I've had a couple new starts, and
Okay.
I'm good to go, right?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
no new starts. I'm done.
So, I think I shared the heroic fabric.
Yes, you did show the heroic.
Okay, question for you guys. Does hand-dyed fabric have a right side and a wrong side?
I think some of them do, yes.
I might have started this on the wrong side. You can still see the color, but I don't know if you can see the color as much. Like you can. So anyway, I'm doing Clouds Factory, the US Presidents. I was definitely influenced by Joy from the Carolina Stitchers.
And what you do in the classroom.
And what I did, but like she was the one that wouldn't have known this pattern existed. And so I got it started, guys.
Well, that
So
is
I got the
cute.
first half of the top border done.
Scoot it over towards me.
I still need the white stripes and the flag.
That is
But-
gonna be cute.
I started George Washington's face. But it's on the Picture This Plus Heroic. And so the reason why I ask is like you can see some of the red and blue modeling.
Yeah, it's not showing up, but
But
it
if
does
you go
show
to
up
the other
stronger
side-
on the other side.
So do I restart it? Or do
Which
I let
side
it
do you
be?
like better?
I like them both. But if you can see the red and blue stronger on this side, I think
you can.
so it might be restarting this. Luckily it didn't take that long. But also I would like to have done more stitching, but this Sunday, like I was sitting down to stitch and I've been dealing with like back, neck problems the last couple weeks. And I was doing good. Like I saw my chiropractor twice last week because after seeing him the week before, I was in a lot of pain. And so I went to him and saw him again and I was doing good. I was back to working out regularly. And then for some reason Sunday, it just ached. Like it ached too.
Yeah.
So I didn't get as much done, but then this week I've been able to stitch. And so that's been good. It's been a lot better. So anyway, I really like the pattern. I think you're right. I think I need to switch sides.
I hate to say that because I know that frogging isn't fun, but
I might just, instead of frogging it, because I think we got more than enough as far as lengthwise. Should I do that? And just start up here? Wait, that's the same side.
yeah, maybe you should do that. Just start on the other end. And then when you're in the mood to do something idly, take that out so you're not wasting that section.
Yeah.
But I would just, do that.
It's just such a pretty fabric.
It
I
is
love
really
it. Thank you for
cute.
that, Mom. Like, this is going to be the perfect fabric for this. So, okay, well, that's disappointing. But I had a new start. You'll see it again as a new start next time, God willing.
A new start.
New restart. Anyway.
Sorry, it reminds me of Doctor Who. The new New York.
I love Doctor Who. I was talking with Caroline the other day and we were talking about text tones because most people don't use text tones anymore, but my roommate does. And I have like you've got a text message. Text messages are cool. You've got a text message.
I love text tones. Whatever app you use, it was fun to always know who was calling without having to look at the phone.
Oh, your mother is calling. Anyway, and then I also started another one. When Mom and I think you guys would have seen this months and months ago when we did Haul from the Attic, which I'm hoping to go back this fall break. But so I bought this Scarlet House, the Scarlet House design, pumpkin spice everything. Spoiler, pumpkin spice is back at Starbucks tomorrow. I am your basic white girl. Give me pumpkin spice. Not everything, but
A lot of things, yeah.
I draw the line, but like pumpkin scones. Caroline made pumpkin scones last week for home group.
That's what you're saying. They were really good.
And so,
I can take it in small doses.
So, but the thing is, so I didn't buy this fabric. I bought Fiber on a Whim's Cream and Sugar. I think that's the one I bought. and it was way too pale for this design. Like the white didn't show up for the lettering. So I have a stash now. Hey.
She's building up her floss supply.
And fabric supply.
That too.
So I pulled out this beauty from my Forbidden Fiber Co. stash. And I think this was a fabric of the month. It was either that or it's from one of the novel stitches that I ended up not stitching. But I was like, oh, this is like a perfect fall-y color. Well, it is, and I like it. But what I realized was the floss that goes with it, it's called oatmeal. And some lights it's better than others. But when I started stitching, like it was just not the contrast that I needed. But in this light, it looks like there's plenty of contrast.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those that like it changes. If you have a different light in it, it was weird. So Mom blessed me with a yellow that kind of goes with, like, look at these fall colors. Is that just not fall in a skein of floss?
That's fall leaves right there in all their glory.
So she gave me a yellow that works with these. And so I started it this weekend. Like, it's not going to be a big stitch. And I think I like the yellow. At first I wasn't sure that the yellow was going to show up any better than the white, but I think it works.
Oh, I can read it very easily.
Yeah.
I think it stands out
So
very nicely. Of course, that may be because I'm the one that picked the color out and gave it to you.
yeah,
But
no, but like, it's one thing to like pick it out and then it's another to see it on the fabric. I think it's going to work, especially if it makes like a cute little pillow for like a dough bowl. I think it'll look cute in my dough bowl, but words.
A DB.
Yeah. I have nothing in my dough bowl right now except receipts. I need to change that.
Okay.
So anyway, so yeah, that was, I'm happy with it. It's gonna be really cute. I have a couple other fall Halloween, actually they're both Halloween stitches that I am like,
Okay.
I need to check the fabric, but I need to buy the rest of the floss.
It's a trip to Hobby Lobby.
Oh yeah. Maybe tomorrow.
And Julie said she needs to go out this weekend and get some fall decorations for her classroom. Maybe a trip to Hobby Lobby.
Saturday. We could get a pumpkin spice latte to go with it.
No, thank you. Still too hot.
Or actually, we could do it iced. Or, you know what else I found that I really liked last year that I would get from, there's a place called Black Rock here in Arizona, or sometimes Dutch Bros, but not as much, was a pumpkin chai.
Oh, I bet that
I remember
would be
our
good.
church coffee shop. My sister's on the other side of the camera. I discovered it years ago, but I feel like last year I was almost ordering the pumpkin chai more than I was ordering
I would
pumpkin
definitely
spice latte.
say that. Yeah. You ordered the chai all the time.
Especially the chai at church was really good.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about it. That's just it. Feels like, other than the weather, it feels like fall. And I'm like, I bought a sweater at Costco the other day. My sister says my closet looks like I still live in Michigan. I'm not mad about it, but like I'm ready. But I know even in Michigan, like I remember moving into college.
Oh, it's still
and
bloody hot.
It's still hot. So like you think it's fall back in the States and I know it's not.
Yeah.
And Julie's like, yeah, she just did a trip to Michigan last weekend.
Well, and I remember moving you guys into your dorm rooms in September, and it would be 80 plus degrees with the humidity.
And walking
That
to
was
class like you're in
crazy.
jeans or whatever. And
You're dying.
of course school buildings keep their room as ice boxes.
Yeah. And you'll have cool days there, but it wouldn't be significantly
So like middle, late
consistently.
September.
Yeah. Early October.
So anyway, I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for fall in my heart. They say that people that decorate for fall and Halloween early are happier people. So I'm going to use that excuse. One of my friends sent me a thing on Instagram about the pumpkin spice latte coming out tomorrow. And she's like, so that means we're allowed to start decorating for fall now, right? And the answer is yes. Yes. So for all of you that are ready to decorate for fall, here is your blessing if you need it. Enjoy. No, I'll probably wait till Labor Day.
Yeah, I'm going to wait till September.
Yeah, and then so I just have haul. Do you have any? Oh, you do
Yep,
have
I
haul.
just have one thing.
Well,
so
I've been
go
talking
ahead.
for a while. Why don't you go?
Okay, so you guys know we love Lisa Harvey, Handcrafted by Harvey, and her bags that she makes. How sweet she's been to us, and her bags are just phenomenal. Anyway, so she just came out with.
I have both my projects are in her bag.
Gosh, did she just put them? She just put them on her website, on Etsy, her Etsy website, Handcrafted by Harvey. She just put them on her website on Thursday. So I ordered a new bag. Like I need a bag, like I need a new hole in the head. But you know, I'm supporting.
A new hole in the head? Do you have one that we need
I
to
have
address?
several.
Okay.
Anyway, so I ordered it Thursday night. She had it in the mail on Friday, and I got it on. Was it yesterday? Must have been yesterday, Monday or Tuesday. Anyway, all the way from Florida. It got here really fast. But I love her bags. She does such a phenomenal job with them. I know. So I really wanted one of the fall ones that she had on there, but it looked like the bag that I was really interested in was already sold out, which I forgot to order Thursday night till it was late, or I might not have even ordered till Friday morning. Anyway, got here incredibly fast, but she had shown me this fabric and I just fell in love with it. It's called the Nautilus. And being the shell person, the ocean person that I am, just look at this bag. First of all, purple. It's my second favorite color behind anything blue, teal, not even blue, teals, blue greens. And here's the needlework that goes on the front of the bag or the back of the bag. I don't care what you have. The embroidery, that's the correct word. It's just beautiful and just so, it looks so lacy. And then here's the fabric. It almost glows. It has a pearlescent look to it. It isn't, but whoever designed this fabric was phenomenal. And then she includes a floss holder, floss ring in the Nautilus to match. I know she does that all on her own, I think.
Her lacing is amazing.
It's just a beautiful floss ring. It's so lacy and delicate. I have a couple of hers that she's done that I love carrying the flosses around on that. And then the zipper pull is gorgeous beads. I'm trying to get it so you can actually see the beads against the fabric, purples and greens. And then a little Nautilus charm on the end. That's just adorable. Anyway, so that's the haul that I'm thrilled about. And then she threw in, she knows I like flamingos too. Like I said, anything beach related. But another little floss holder.
I wonder if those are some of the ones like she made for like the fanciful flamingos, Stitch Florida.
It wouldn't surprise me, but anyway, I'm just thrilled. I love her bags. They're so sturdy, so well made, and yet they're gorgeous. I can't even begin to tell you how much I love her bags. So Lisa, again, thank you, and I just really appreciated getting here so quickly, and it's just truly a work of art.
And that means it's the perfect time to announce our winner.
Yes, so
Because
is it right there? Yes, down at the end. So she sent us a bag for a giveaway for our 3,000 subscribers as a way of us saying thank you, and also that you guys have supported her business as well.
And then look at this. Talk about like lace.
Yeah,
So that'll go
hot
with the
air
bag.
balloon that comes with the bag, and I don't even want to uncover the zipper pull because protect the beads, protect the little charm.
It's just the perfect, like I love the size of her bags.
I know they fit good size projects without being too big and too small.
So on our last video, we had you comment with the word adventure if you were interested in our bag, and we pulled the winner before. I will insert the image here. But the winner is Lorraine Armstrong 327. So I will tag you, Lorraine, and then please just send us an email at lostourneedles@gmail.com, and our mailer will get it in the mail for you.
As soon as you respond to me, I will get it in the mail within 1 to 2 days. It depends on
What
I've
time
got
she sees
going
the
on.
email.
Yeah, what time I see the email, and do I feel like driving that day or not?
Yeah. if it's 110, she might be waiting until the next day.
No, I'll get it out within a day or so.
And then, okay, so Lorraine, congratulations. I
Yes.
hope you love the bag as much as we do. I think literally almost my entire project bag collection right now is Lisa's.
I have a couple
Minus
of
one or
others
two.
from before discovering
Yes.
her, but once we've discovered her, and I know there are a lot of project bag people out there, but she's just been the kindest, sweetest.
It's like when you get a craving for something and now all you can like eat is that one thing.
Yeah.
Even though you know there's other good foods, we're just obsessed right now.
And she's just a very crafty, very artistic person who does a lot of different things and just does beautiful work. Anyway, so Lisa, thank you again for your donation to us.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. And again, thank you for my beautiful Nautilus bag. I mean, I paid for it, but thank you for the bag.
And then, then I had one little piece of haul, my Forbidden Fiber Co.
Yeah.
Fabric of the Month. I love the colors they do. It's so much fun. So this month's was Heather Peach. I took it out of the bag so you guys can see it without the glare. But look at this. Would you just look at it?
Yeah, it doesn't show the peachy piece of it very well. Oh, there it is. There, pull it back just a hair. There it shows up a little better.
So yeah, it's just a really pretty neutral. Like I think it'd be like, honestly, I'm kind of obsessed with the country cottage like nutcracker houses in Nutcracker Village. A couple of those might be cool.
It's really pretty.
There's a lot.
It's
that
a
could
neutral
go well.
but with a pink undertone to it.
Or that what's it called? The pattern that I wanted to do, Strength and Dignity, that I want to do for my students for graduation.
Yeah.
That might be a pretty one. So
Yeah. Okay.
anyway, we didn't do a life update. Anything been new lately?
No, it's just hang out during the day, work out in the morning while I can still get out while it's not blistering hot. And, just getting stuff done around the house, pitch and throw, clean, stitch, card making kind of thing. Yeah, nothing. We are going back to see my son in Connecticut for Christmas. He and his girlfriend for Christmas. He has been coming out here for the past since their dad and my husband passed away. He's been coming out here
really?
Pretty much since we moved out here. And he's going to be out on a mission right up until just a few days before Christmas. So he asked if we wouldn't mind coming out to see him for a change. And of course, the chance to have a white Christmas made us very sad. So we rushed right out, got our tickets, got our hotel reservations, and we'll fit Christmas into his tiny little apartment, but we'll have a blast. So
Oliver, that means you do need a tree.
yes, he already said that means I have to buy a tree, doesn't it? And it's like, well,
Yes.
but the town he's in, it sounds like it's an adorable town. We're looking forward to seeing it and get out there, and they do a nice job for Christmas. So that's something to look forward to, which I like having lined up. And then you and I and Julie are heading up to the White Mountains during fall break just to get out of the heat a little bit here and potentially have some rain and cooler weather and just read and stitch and have a change of scenery.
Yeah.
Which will be nice.
Yeah. And then 3 weeks ago was beginning of August, so just school we're already at
full
progress
force.
reports,
Yeah,
which is crazy. Okay, putting it out there. Me and my friends saw Twister like a week and a half ago. If you have not seen the new Twisters movie, watch it. It is so much fun.
You hold your breath the entire time.
Yes, but it's just a fun movie.
It is a good movie. I wouldn't call it fun, but it is a really good movie.
I have not enjoyed a movie that much, like just pure, honest fun. Not emotional.
The story is just a really
fun.
good story. There's no political
loved it.
agenda. There's no, there's a hint of romance, but there's no real romance.
Yeah. It's just a wonderful movie.
It's just a good story about people who are trying to make a difference. So.
And now it's available on Amazon to buy and rent. So that is my Friday plans.
And let's just be honest, he's not bad to look at for a young man.
Yeah. But you know what? It's just a fun movie.
It is. It's a fun movie. My daughter asked me to watch it with her Monday night, and it was like I'm holding my breath the whole time because the nonstop action.
I was sitting there like this,
I'd have to
the
just
whole
sit there and
time,
go
but it
breathe,
was just-
breathe. But it's a good story. It is a good movie.
So that was pretty much, don't judge me. I think that was the highlight of my last 3 weeks.
You're just so busy with teaching. That's all you have time for right now. And by the time you get home, get things done around the house, that's all you have time for.
Did I do anything else exciting? Nope.
Nope.
I had a failed date. That's about it.
Well, his loss. Going to church and volunteering at church and
Yeah, that's
at
us.
Bunko and all our normal things.
Yeah.
But having had a few years where there was a lot going on, and I'll take the peace and quiet anytime. So we're very grateful for the calm, because who knows what we'll be writing into before long. You just never know.
I have another cup by my sister today, in case you guys were eyeballing this. It's both a pencil and a composition notebook.
Oh, isn't that cool? I think that's almost my favorite one, and I have some pretty ones, but it's just such a neat idea.
I was covering the name piece. It's the internet.
Yeah.
I'm Allie, but
yeah. Anyway, it's very cool. Anyway,
thank you guys for joining us. We had decent amount just now.
Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching us. Whether it's you've watched every one or it's your first one, we appreciate you being with us today.
Yeah.
And Lorraine, reach out to us and we'll get this back to you as quickly as we can.
And have a happy end of your August. Enjoy pumpkin spice season.
Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day. Oh, that's some plans we have going in the future. We get to hang out with family.
Yes, the family's all getting together.
And a 3-day weekend.
We have a brand new great nephew. I have a brand new great nephew. He was born August 6th. Chunk.
Gosh, it's already been a couple weeks.
I know.
It's crazy. But yeah, so thank you guys for coming along on the roller coaster ride with us.
Yes.
Have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, whatever. And
happy stitching.
Happy stitching. Toodles.
Bye.